Hi, what's up guys, this is Danny, and this video is going to be mainly for my church membership. I wanted to show them the grounds here on our missionaries' property here in Oklahoma. So I'm going to flip the camera around and kind of walk through this a little bit, so let me do that. Alright, so here's the road that comes in. You can kind of see how rough that road is, and there's some basically bedrock, I guess, sticking out. We're up on a mountain, but here is like the complex, and so there is a gate right there. Failed to show that a little bit. There's a gate. We got some guys over here that are measuring for running some electrical. This building down here is actually Richard's Ayala, our missionary that we support. That's his home. His wife and 2 daughters. I think this is a mango tree, but they're different. They're like small sour mangoes, something like that. And then this building right here to my right, my understanding is that is their church building. Okay, they got a church building. I'm thinking that's either a classroom or a building that they use to house some young boys, orphans that they work here on the property. That's my wife right there standing at the van. There's Richard's truck. They got another building right there. I'm coming down this kind of driveway, if you will. And then that wooden building right there is actually our wood shop that they completed on a previous trip here a couple of years ago, actually. And then that water tank right there is how they store water here. I want to kind of show a little bit about what the property's like. Alright, that is actually Richard and Matthew, who is my daughter's boyfriend. There's some more mango trees, and their property goes back here a little further. And this is again for our congregation that we support right here. We got some birds, ducks, turkeys. There's a chicken or 2. There's a dog named Sarge who's coming to see what I'm doing. But then they got this property back here where, he said these are mangoes, and these are like sour mangoes. And he's intent on feeding us some of these. And I'm flipping this around. He's intent on feeding us some of these. Apparently they slice them up, and they're really sour, but they eat them with like hot sauce and salt. And it's just, I don't know, it's just a little bit different sensation of flavor. So we hope to try and do that. Now, we'll tell you that we went and looked at the building site earlier, and it's kind of nuts. And I hope to be able to show that tomorrow. It's Wednesday, man. We actually got up at 1 o'clock this morning. We had a 5:30 flight out of Nashville. We got there before their workers did. It was stupid. We didn't have to do what we did, but anyhow, we're here safe and sound. This is actually a picture of their garden. Looks like they grow a lot of strawberries, among other things. And they got a couple of different garden plots out here. Looks like they got banana trees or something growing out. So it's really a neat complex. But anyhow, traveled to Atlanta, had a 2-hour layover in Atlanta, and then flew from Atlanta to Tegucigalpa. And then from Tegucigalpa, it was like about an hour drive or so up to where we wanted to be. And Matthew, come here and say hi to YouTube. So just for a second, and I'm gonna put the camera on us both, because I'm updating. I'm doing this video both for my channel and for people in our congregation to kind of get an understanding of what the work here. How many years you been coming here, roughly?
9.
9 years. So in that time, you've seen most of these buildings, erected or painted, added onto, and it's grown, right? And so he's supporting a congregation here of about how big?
90.
About 90. So it's pretty phenomenal. And they started off with like 15. So it's been a pretty good work. This is Richard actually coming up right here. Richard's on the phone, looks like. So hi, Richard.
Hi. If you want to see something cool, he's got a little a water treatment system.
Oh, cool. All right, so we're gonna go check that out.
Strawberry and is that coffee?
Strawberries and coffee. How about that? So,
And here,
anyhow, we're gonna do some more videoing tomorrow at the building site. I'm gonna try and show you the building site because it's kind of crazy how we got to get down there to it. But I'm looking forward to doing the work, and maybe we can explain the situation a little bit more. And again, this is more for my congregational family than it is for my YouTube family, but I think it's a good learning opportunity for everyone. So with that being said, I'm going to sign this video off here about 6 minutes, and guys, we'll catch you on the next one.